Last month, a customer paid me to look at his truck after 3 different shops had already touched it. First shop, new oil filter, oil change, called it maintenance. Second shop, same thing, different brand. The third shop told him his engine was burning oil and quoted a rebuild. I cut open the filter that was on his truck. Cardboard end caps, thin media. Nitrile valve hardened so stiff that it wasn't sealing anymore. His engine had been running partially on unfiltered oil for 2 years. Not because anything broke, because nobody told him the orange can at Walmart wasn't built for what he was asking it to do. There are 5 filters on shelves right now that I'd never put on my own car, and 3 that I actually trust. Today, I'm going through all 8, what's inside each one, what it costs you long term, and exactly which ones protect a high mileage engine and which ones slowly sand it down from the inside. Stay till the end. The last filter I trust has been available at every parts store for over 100 years, and most drivers walk right past it for something cheaper. Let's get into it. The Fram Extra Guard, the filter everyone trusts. Here's the thing about Fram. You recognize that orange can because it's been on shelves your entire life. Your dad probably used it, his dad probably used it, and that familiarity is exactly why it deserves the first conversation. Cut one open. Here's what's inside. Cellulose media, compressed paper fiber, and fiberboard end caps instead of metal. Not a defect, not a manufacturing error. That's how it was designed. Built to a price point. Built to meet minimum requirements at 5,000-mile intervals and nothing more. Here's where it gets you. Cellulose loads up with contaminants faster than synthetic blend media. Once loaded, oil can't push through cleanly. Pressure builds. The bypass valve opens. And when that bypass valve opens, your engine runs on completely unfiltered oil. Every carbon particle, every metal shaving from normal engine wear, straight through to your bearings and camshaft. Shops see this every week. Customer comes in complaining that the engine feels rough after oil changes. New oil, same problem. Nobody looks at the filter. The filter is the problem. The anti-drain back valve is nitrile rubber. Nitrile hardens under heat, cycling over the years. Hardened nitrile doesn't seal. Oil drains back into the sump overnight. Next morning, the engine starts dry for 1 to 2 seconds before pressure builds. Do that every cold morning for 5 years on a high mileage engine and you feel the difference at 150,000 miles. At 5,000-mile conventional intervals on a healthy stock engine, this filter survives. That's exactly what it was built for. The problem is that most drivers using it are running synthetic oil on 7,500-mile intervals, thinking they're protected. They're not. The oil outlasted the filter 2,000 miles ago. Real talk, if your intervals are 5,000 miles or less on conventional oil and your engine has under 100,000 miles, Fram Extra Guard does its job. The moment you go beyond that, it doesn't. The STP economy line, the one that flies under the radar. STP built its reputation on fuel additives. People trust the name. That trust is doing a lot of work for this filter that the filter itself isn't doing. Basic cellulose media. Light gauge canister, nitrile valve. Same construction concerns as the Fram, without the brand recognition that at least makes people pay attention to the interval warning. Here's the specific thing that shows up in teardowns. Some STP economy filters open their bypass valve at lower pressure differentials than competitors at the same price point. That means on cold mornings, when oil is thick and pressure spikes before everything warms up, this filter bypasses earlier than it should. The engine runs on partially filtered oil from the first minute of every cold start. Had a customer with a 2015 Civic, 110,000 miles. Perfect maintenance history. Oil changes every 5,000 miles. Engine starts to tick slightly on cold mornings. He'd been running STP economy filters for his entire ownership. Changed to Wicks. Ticking gone within 2 oil changes. The difference wasn't the oil. It was what the oil was running through. 3,000 to 5,000 mile intervals on a stock engine in moderate weather. It functions. Beyond that, the construction isn't built for what you're asking it to do, and most drivers never find out until the engine tells them. The Supertech basic line. The Walmart gamble. This one divides people. I'll give you the honest version. Some production runs of Supertech are manufactured by Champion Laboratories, a legitimate OEM supplier. On those runs, the construction is decent for the price. Problem is, you can't tell which run you're buying. Same box, same price. Different internal construction depending on what batch came off the line that week. Cut open 10 Supertech filters from different purchase dates. Some show consistent pleat spacing and adequate media density. Others show uneven pleats and lighter media construction that saturates faster. In filtration, consistency matters as much as peak performance. A filter that's great 7 times and poor 3 times is a problem, because you don't know which one went on your engine. Anti-drainback valves vary too. Some batches, nitrile, some silicone. No way to know without cutting it open. Look, if you're changing oil every 3,000 miles on a young engine and you check your oil regularly, Supertech Basic probably won't hurt you. But if you're protecting a high-mileage engine you intend to keep, spending $3 more on something consistent is the obvious call. The gamble isn't worth it. Prime Guard, the one that tells you nothing. Walk to the filter section at any regional parts store and you'll find Prime Guard sitting there priced aggressively below mid-tier options. Looks fine, fits your car. What could go wrong? Here's what I notice immediately. Prime Guard publishes almost no detailed performance data, filtration efficiency, specific micron ratings, bypass valve calibration threshold, not clearly stated. When a filter company doesn't publish those numbers, they're telling you something without saying it out loud. Wix publishes everything. Mobil 1 publishes everything. Purolator publishes everything. Prime Guard doesn't. That's not a coincidence. Teardown comparisons show pleat counts roughly 30 to 40% lower than Wix at a similar price point. Fewer pleats means less filtering surface. Less surface means the media saturates faster. Faster saturation means the bypass valve opens earlier in the service interval and stays open longer. Nitrile valve. Modest canister. The performance window on this filter is narrow. Healthy engine, short intervals. Moderate climate. The moment you add one stress factor, high mileage, cold winter, synthetic oil on an extended interval, that narrow window closes fast. For basic maintenance on a car you're not planning to keep, fine. For anything else, there are better options at nearly the same price. DriveWorks. Minimum cost. Minimum protection. DriveWorks is AutoZone's house brand. The entire product brief is one sentence. Lowest possible cost at technically acceptable baseline performance. Conventional cellulose media, low pleat count, nitrile valve, light canister. Everything budget. Nothing wrong with that when it's used correctly. The issue is most drivers using it aren't using it correctly. The specific thing teardowns show consistently. DriveWorks runs lower pleat counts than Wix or Purolator at the same price. That's not a guess. Cut them open side by side and you see it immediately. Less filtering surface means faster saturation. Faster saturation means bypass activation earlier in the service interval. Customer came in with a 2017 F-150, 80,000 miles. Been running DriveWorks and 7,500 mile synthetic intervals since he bought it. Thought longer intervals plus better oil meant better protection. The oil was fine. The filter was the weak point. Engine oil analysis showed elevated metal, particulate consistent with higher than normal bypass frequency. 5,000-mile conventional intervals on a stock engine. DriveWorks functions. That's the correct application. Run it beyond that, and you've outpaced what it was designed for, regardless of what's written on your oil bottle. Now, the 3 I'd actually run. Wix, the one mechanics actually buy. Ask a mechanic what filter they run on their own car, not what they install on customer cars, what goes on their own vehicle. More often than not, the answer is Wix. That's not marketing. That's what people choose when they're spending their own money on their own engine. Wix built its reputation in commercial and industrial filtration before consumer automotive. Heavy equipment, fleet vehicles, applications where filter failure isn't an inconvenience. It's thousands of dollars in downtime. That background shows inside the can. Standard Wix uses synthetic blend media, cellulose and synthetic fibers combined. The synthetic component increases contaminant holding capacity significantly over pure cellulose. More capacity means slower saturation. Slower saturation means the bypass valve stays closed longer through the service interval, not just the first 3,000 miles, but through the full drain. Cut one open next to a Fram, metal end caps versus fiberboard. Consistent pleat spacing versus uneven. Silicone anti-drainback valve on most models. Stays flexible in cold weather, keeps oil primed in the filter housing so the engine doesn't start dry. $8 to $12 depending on the vehicle. The difference between wicks and a budget filter at most parts stores is $3 to $5. That's the cost of protecting every cold start on your engine for the next 5,000 miles. I've never met a mechanic who thought that wasn't worth it. Mobil 1 Extended Performance for synthetic oil on long intervals. Here's the problem most drivers don't think about. You switch to full synthetic. You extend your drain intervals to 7,500 or 10,000 miles because the oil is rated for it. You feel good about your maintenance routine, but you kept the same $6 filter. The oil can last 10,000 miles. The filter might not. And when the filter loads up at 6,000 miles and starts bypassing, it doesn't matter how good the oil is. Everything runs through the filter first. Mobil 1 Extended Performance is built specifically for that gap. Fully synthetic media. Highest pleat count of anything commonly available at retail. Dense construction throughout. Cut one open, and the media density difference compared to budget filters is immediately visible, like comparing a thick wool sweater to a paper towel. Heavy gauge steel canister. Metal end caps. Silicone valve. 99% filtration efficiency at 20 microns on independent testing. More importantly, consistent performance is maintained through extended service intervals, not just the first few thousand miles. $12 to $18. If you're paying for full synthetic and extending intervals, this is the filter that matches what the oil was designed to do. Pairing a 10,000-mile synthetic oil with a 5,000-mile budget filter defeats the entire purpose. The filter is the limiting factor, always. Purolator Boss, the one with 100 years behind it. Purolator developed the modern spin-on oil filter, not adapted to it. I have not improved it, developed it, over 100 years ago. The Boss line is what 100 years of filtration engineering produces when the goal is extended interval protection on high-mileage engines. Fully synthetic media. Highest pleat count in the entire Purolator lineup. 99% filtration efficiency at 20 microns on documented independent testing. Not manufacturer claims, independent testing, metal end caps, heavy center tube reinforcement, silicone valve throughout. What makes the Boss different from even the Purolator one below it? The construction is specifically calibrated for the combination of extended intervals and high-mileage engines. Engines that have some wear, engines that produce slightly more blow-by, engines that need the filter working hardest when the oil is oldest. That's exactly when budget filters are at their worst. Boss is at his best. $14 to $20. The most expensive filter on this list. For anyone towing, running a high-mileage engine past 150,000 miles, living in a cold climate, or stretching synthetic intervals, this filter gives you the most margin of anything at retail. Not the most famous, the most capable. 5 filters built to hit a price. 3 are built to actually protect what's inside your engine. Fram Extra Guard, STP Economy, Supertech Basic, Prime Guard, and DriveWorks. All of them work at short intervals on healthy engines. None of them is the right call for extended intervals, cold climates, or high-mileage engines you're planning to keep. Wicks, Mobil 1 Extended, Purolator Boss, synthetic media, silicone valves, metal construction. Built for the engine you're actually driving, not the one the marketing assumes you have. What filter is on your car right now and how many miles on the engine? Drop it in the comments. I'll tell you exactly if you're protected or if this video just saved you from a decision you've been making wrong for years.